Hello and welcome back if you're returning. If not, welcome. Welcome to our channel. We're very pleased to have you here and to be giving you this guidance today from the spirit realm. And this is what we do. So uh, we just simply ask spirit to give us some guidance for you. And if you are watching, it's because you're meant to be. You were drawn to me, you were drawn to this video for a reason. And that's because Spirit wants to give you some advice or some support or a message of some kind. And so my name is Linda Williams. I live in Australia. So I live in a little hinterland town of the Sunshine Coast of Queensland. And I've been here for many, many years. And look what just got jumped up for you. Ooh, we'll put that one down. That's the magician. And we come on, and I've been working with Spirit now for many, many years. And we come on and give you advice, and we just see what comes up. Spirit's in charge of everything. And so we've got two cards out. And so what we're going to do is, I'm being told to take that one. What we're going to do is we're going to go through this. I only get three cards out of my private deck. This is a private deck that nobody's ever touched but me, believe you me. And I use this deck to get my daily message every morning from my guide. And that's why I love to use it, because it's a very powerful spiritual deck, has my energy in it and the energy of my guides. And so whenever I'm given my message, whenever I use the deck, whenever I shuffle, my guide chooses the cards for you, and she knows what you need to hear. And so my 100% trust, faith goes into them. They've given you this magical, that's the start of your message, the magician. Oh, everybody's heard of the magician, haven't they? Let's have a look and see what the message is in writing, and then this is what I do. And then after that, my guide he will also step in and also add to that message. This card signifies that it's time to begin new projects. If you had any doubt about your abilities to manifest your dreams, leave them behind. This is such a positive message. In fact, the more self-confidence you have, the more success you experience. Fortunately, the angels can boost your inner strength if you'll call upon them for help. Although you may not feel ready to move forward upon your path, you're actually more prepared than you realize, because you're being told that you're the magician. Okay? Your life experiences have trained you for this moment, and the opportunities available to you at this time are magical. It's not necessary to take any more classes or read any more books, which would only delay you from walking through the door that's presently open for you. Take focused action with respect to any plans you may have been preparing for. The additional meaning is no more procrastinating. So you're not allowed to procrastinate anymore. This magical occurrences, concentration, concentrated effort is required, unexpected resources. Look, it really is a magical, magical message. So wherever you are at this initial stage in your life, it's quite obvious to me that you are right on the threshold of big things, big things, and you don't want anything to hold you back. The magician has studied, the magician has experience, and it doesn't have to be an older person, not at all. You know, some people are born with gifts when it comes to business and have a business brain, and it's really quite interesting how you get young people who are really switched on, and that's because they're born with that. And so, in many ways, they have a lot of magician in them. They're born anyway when they're young. What goes with this is another message, and this is all about justice. This is all about fair and just decisions. And this is the justice card. This is all about balance and those sorts of things. So let's have a little look at how that is working with you, the magician. What else you need to know to be able to bring all of your wishes and dreams and expectations forward and to be successful. The justice is saying this. This card comes to you because you're trying to make a decision. So if you are at this stage in your life where you are the magician, you are sort of ready, ready. This is all about making, a good decision. The angels guide you to wise and careful consider decisions with fairness extended towards everyone involved, including yourself. If you can't be objective in any matter, seek out someone who can act as an arbitrator. This card also means that a decision will be made in your favour. So if you're going through something at the moment, let's say you're waiting for an outcome of a court case, even, anything like that. This is saying that actually it's going to be very good to have the magician next to that is a good outcome. So just know it's going to be okay. It will turn out positively for you. Furthermore, it's important to thoroughly review legal documents or contracts before signing them. So if this magician is saying, well, you're ready to start a new business, you're ready to go into something that requires paperwork, contracts, things like that, this message here is just saying to you, yes, time, but make sure that everything is legally tight, like for you, that everything's got it on the up and up, of course, because that's the only way to do it. But also make sure that if there's any legal documents or if you're going to lease a shop or a factory or whatever, anything like that, you make sure that you really look into that paperwork. And Spirit is just saying too that you should never sign anything unless you have it looked at by a legal representative like a solicitor or a lawyer. Now, the additional meaning of all of this is doing what's right. So this is all about being, doing the right thing, taking responsibility for your actions, resisting injustice. So you do everything the right way, and you'll be fine. It's also about standing up for your beliefs and also, accepting an apology or giving an apology. So if you're in a situation where maybe something's going on around you where you need to put things right with somebody, well, do that. So this is saying to you, this is all about you making sure that when you start this wonderful, magical future, if you're not already started, I'm sorry, you may have already started this, but if not, if you're about to start it, then make sure that you, if there's a need for a legal situation, legal paperwork, anything, contract, anything like that, please don't worry about the cost. For the sake of a few $100s, you could save yourself thousands. It's very important to always, if you're going into any sort of a documentation agreement, it's always important to make sure that you get it looked at by somebody so there's nothing there that's not good for you. Okay. The third message is a wonderful card. It's the chariot. So the chariot is all about taking control of your life. It's getting balance. It's getting, it's being taking over and being the leader, all that sort of thing. It's a very, very good message. It makes an awful lot of sense to the other two cards the Spirit has given us, doesn't it? It makes an awful lot of sense. The chariot says this: congratulations. This card means that you've successfully balanced a recently challenging situation. Your ability to see both sides, take action, and make decisions has garnished you approval, respect, and gratitude. So bask in the joy of what you've accomplished. You really are the magician. You really have made things happen, and you're created some wonderful, wonderful things. Stay calm and grounded, and be clear about what you're trying to achieve. It's important to show self-control, determination, and the willingness to go the distance at this time. Exercise control firmly, but kindly with other people. Additional meanings, and this is all about self-discipline. It's about sheer willpower, great leap forward, a promotion or award. It's even about travel and modes of transport. This can be you. You may need to buy a car for your new business. You may be feeling, oh, I'm going into this business. Maybe I need to upgrade my vehicle. Maybe I need to get my vehicle sign written or something like that. It could be about that too, because this is all about travel and how we get around this card here. And so, and because we got the justice card, and I was talking to you about legal documentation, things like that. If you're going to get a new vehicle for your business, then make sure that you look into it properly. Don't buy a bomb. And, if you're going to get it signed, written, things like that, make sure that everything's the way it should be. But it's also about taking control. It's having the willpower and the strength to take control of a situation and to be the leader. This is also about being the leader. This is a really, really important reading. And I'm being told my guide would like to bring in another deck. And she says, I'd like to give another message here. And I said, okay, well, that's fine. What would you like to? Okay, I'm being told to cut. Okay. So she's adding this to your message for today. It's time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage as well as raising happy, balanced children. They're bringing family into this. They're bringing family into this. It's a beautiful card, by the way. It's the prairie, called the prairie dog. I love this deck. I love all the animals in it. It's gorgeous. And the messages are also very important. I know that you've been given this because of the word family. And it also says close family or chosen family. And so what I'm being told is that it could be a family concern. This could be a family business or something you're going to do with family. It could be something that you're going to collaborate with somebody. And if that is the case, remember, be fair and kind with everybody, be good with everybody, work in well with everybody, but at the same time, my guide is suggesting that you show your strength. You need to show your strength here. He's also saying you need to prove it. You need to prove your strength. Why that is because what I'm being told to say to you is that it's very possible that people need to see that so that they're more confident on this venture as well. This is really a message to someone who's about to start something big, start something new, or who has started but is still in the beginning of the process. It's somebody who's got all the knowledge, all the expertise. And so if that is the case and others are going to join you, well, they need to see that you know what you're doing until they get a little bit more confident. I hope this has made sense. It's a beautiful message. It is a very good message. That whoever's watching today, it's for you. It is for you. And I know that there will be many situations you're going through that make a lot of common sense when it comes to this message. I'm sure it has helped you. Don't forget, it's very important. If there's legal documentation required in anything you do in life today, tomorrow, or any time in the future, never sign anything until you've had it looked at. Over the years, with my clients, even over the years, I have actually met people who have signed something and then they've got themselves into trouble because there were loopholes in it or things they didn't really understand, but they still went ahead and signed it. I mean, there are laws now where you have a cooling off period, but they never used to have all of that. And so it is important to make sure that you have all your documentation right. Spirit is also, my guide has just stepped in and said, it's also important that, if that documentation has anything to do with family or chosen family, people that you're collaborating with, close friends or business associates or whatever, again, there's an important message here about paperwork and making sure everything's put into place the right way. He's saying, dot your I's and cross your T's, the old saying. So please remember that, won't you? I feel this is a very strong message here, part of this card. So everybody, if you'd like to give me a little tick, we would be so grateful. If you would like to receive messages from us and also be invited to my lives that I'm going to be doing in the future, where you will receive live messages directly from the spirit realm, and also other different modalities that we've got up our sleeves. Maybe you'd like to subscribe. I know you're probably thinking, oh, not another one. They're always asking me to subscribe, but it does help. And it just means that I'm able to get notifications out to people so that they're aware of the fact that something is coming on. We have done something for you, and messages are coming on. So it would be wonderful. I'd be so grateful. We would be so very grateful for your support if you could do that. Thank you so much for that. And so, take care of yourself. Be good to everyone, and I hope we have. I hope we have given you some wonderful advice today. God bless. Until the next time. Bye bye.